Princess World Gaming. Welcome back to more Doki Literature Club Plus. Now, the two new side stories are actually unlocked. We have Respect and Balance. But leave a like if you want me to do Balance in the next video and the new episode of Doki Literature Club Plus side stories, because we just unlocked it. We unlocked two of the side stories with Natsuki. So anyway, the next one we're doing is Respect. So anyway, with that being said, let's do it, everyone. Begin the side story. This is something new I never got before, my bros. Anyway, let's do it yet again. Never done side stories for a long time. It's been several weeks since the club has officially started. Through their initial setbacks, the three club members so far, Monika, Sayuri, and Yuri, have increased their collective bond within the club. Sayuri has partaken in some of Yuri's high fantasy literature, and all three of them, led by Sayuri, have taken an interest in poetry. On a day like any other, the three find themselves suddenly interrupted by the clubroom door opening, and in walks a girl none of them have seen before. Okay, it's Natsuki! Hi! Sayuri tugs excitedly on Monika's sleeve. Yuri shifts in her seat and buries her eyes in her book. Are you here for the literature club? Yeah. Yay, that's great. Thanks for stopping by. It's kind of a small club still, so it's really exciting to see new faces. Yeah. Come and sit down somewhere. You can sit next to my desk. Sayuri prances over to her desk and presses her palms onto it. Oh, and Yuri make you some, can make you some tea. Oh, okay, there's Yuri over there. Okay, this is a new soundtrack I never heard yet, but that's gonna show up afterwards. Yuri looks up at Sayuri and protests for having drawn attention to her. Natsuki silently glances between everyone and sits down next to Sayuri. Monika follows by sitting nearby. The sudden gathering prompts Yuri to stand up, deciding that standing in the corner and making tea doesn't sound so bad after all. Okay, then how about we all introduce ourselves? Okay. Well, I'm Monika. I'm the one who started the club. I was originally in the debit club, but I really wanted to do something I felt more passionate about, if that makes sense. So I started the literature club as a way for people to express themselves through writing or reading or whatever other kind of literature. You know, I figured it was your club. You have that vibe. I have what vibe? Oh, you know, like, never mind. I'm not gonna judge people. I just meant like that. Very adult-like of you. I always judge people so hard. Oh no, you don't, Sayuri. Yes, she does. Yuri's deadpan voices carries across the room. Natsuki giggles. I'm Sayuri. I just like learning about everyone and making friends. Oh, and I also like poetry. Oh yeah, very adult-like of you. Well, you said the same thing as Sayuri did. I'm an adult. The sound of Yuri's electric kettle steaming up fills the room. Oh, that's Yuri. Sayuri lowers her voice. She's kind of shy, but she's really nice and super smart. She likes big fantasy books and tea, and I love her. Well, I guess that leaves me then. I'm Natsuki. I like listening to music and hanging out downtown and stuff like Dan and Shay or the Beebs in 10,000 Hours. And my favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry. Same here. Oh, let's get ice cream. My favorite flavor is probably cookie dough? Or maybe chocolate. Yeah, that's better. It's cookie dough. Yeah, it's chocolate chip. And Monika's is probably vanilla. What the heck? I take way too many online quizzes. The ice cream ones are always accurate. What's Yuri's favorite? Natsuki shrugs. Probably green tea. That is gross! Oh, it's not gross! I'm just joking. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that one was I forgot that was a joke for Natsuki, but what the frick? I have no idea for Yuri. Still, it's pretty chill here. Do you just like hang out, or do you actually do club stuff? Well, we do club stuff too. It just hasn't been very structured yet, since we only have like 3 members, so we kind of just loosely spend our time doing the stuff we like. But I keep thinking it's about time we start within like some more structured club activities. It's been a while by now since I started the club, so yeah. Yeah, with that being said, what kind of literature are you into, Natsuki? Anything you like the club to get into? Well, I guess I'm, literature. Well, I like manga. Manga? Hey, why do you say, like that? I want to read manga in the club. Wait, hold on a second. That sounds so great. Like, after all, I've been doing all this, Yuri returns to the desk with a tray of teacups, which she sets down on an empty desk. After all of the deep and immersive reading I've been doing, I wouldn't mind doing something a little more simple. Manga isn't simple. If you think that, you just don't understand the nuance. I didn't mean simple like that. Well, anyway, putting a manga aside, is there any other kind of literature that you're interested in? Well, not really. In that case, have you considered the anime club? Are you serious? I'm not gonna join the anime club. It's full of weird guys. Come on, isn't it that big of a deal? Manga is literature, right? I mean, I guess if you consider the literature definition of literature, a literal definition of literature, then technically, I get it. Look, I'll do whatever club activities you want. Can I please just join? I won't bother anyone. If I can just, keep my manga here and hang out after school, I'll do literally, whatever you want me to do. That's fine, right? Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Monica, yeah, she's worried. I am so worried, too. Oh my god, thank you. You're the best. I have most of it crammed into my locker, so I'm gonna start getting it, okay? Natsuki stands up. Need some help? Nah, I got it. Jesus, what did I just read? I missed it. I don't want you to see my locker. If you say so, but there's no way it's worse than mine. I hope we never find out then. Natsuki exits the club room, leaving everyone in silence, save for the sound of Yuri sipping her tea. I'm such a pushover. Hey, it's not that bad. Natsuki seems like a lot of fun. Maybe, but I mean, she has, no actual interest in literature, you know? And that's normally fine, but she says she would participate in the club activities, like it's some kind of obligation. Her tea is going to get cold. Yeah. Wait, that's not related. Well, I think everyone deserves a chance, especially if we can bring her happiness. Besides, maybe she'll take a liking to literature. Are you sure you don't just want to read her manga, Sayori? Hey, who do you think I am? Sorry, I didn't mean that. I just feel really uneasy about this. Do you have any opinion, Yuri? Not particularly. She says she wasn't going to bother anyone. That includes me, so... does that mean I bother you? No, you're a pleasure to be around. I was just fishing for a compliment. I know, but still, I really think we should give her a chance. Yeah, alright, but I really am gonna start enforcing club activities. I'm willing to cooperate. Suddenly, the three of them hear a thump against the door. Wait, what was that? Sayori stands up and walks over to the door, then opens it. Ugh, thank you. Carrying 3 boxes of what is presumably manga, Natsuki grunts and wobbles inside before slowly bending over and dropping the stack onto the floor as gently as she can. That's quite a collection. Sayori giggles in excitement while catching her breath. Natsuki replies, "There's still one more box. I can put them away myself. I know how to organize them." Monica anxiously glances between Sayori and Yuri. Is this really okay for the club? Maybe it's what she needs to really kick the club into gear before everyone gets too complacent. It seems like things are finally going to start getting more serious. Okay. At the next club meeting, Monica is the first to arrive. But ever since Natsuki joined, she feels a lot less relaxed. Why am I so nervous? Monica paces, trying to figure out her feelings. Natsuki says she wasn't going to bother anyone, so why does it feel like the atmosphere has changed so much? While Monica thinks, the club door opens, revealing Natsuki carrying a box. Ah, you're happy again. Monica forces a smile as Natsuki makes her way to the closet. Natsuki forces one in return. Need help? No, I got it. Monica awkwardly tries to start some kind of conversation but fails. Curious, she peeks into the closet where Natsuki is stashing all of her manga. Once filled with school supplies, the shelves are now vibrant with bright colors and cute-looking artwork. You know, the top shelf is pretty empty. Maybe we could keep it up there. I can't reach up there. That would be so inconvenient. Yeah, but Monica sighs. The teachers are going to ask what all this manga is doing in here, and I have to tell them it's for the literature club. So, Monica backs off and slumps into the desk. With this kind of attention, it feels like the relaxed atmosphere accumulated over the past few weeks being sucked right out of the room. Good afternoon. As Sayuri spins into the clubroom, oh, I see someone's in a good mood. Yeah, because I have this. Sayuri brandishes the cookie wrapped in plastic. Found some money and got a cookie. Oh, that's so pretty. As Sayuri trots over to the closet, the colorful shells catch her eye. Which one do I start with? Well, you can start by giving me a bite of that cookie. No way. I saved up all my luck to find that money. If you want entry into my kingdom, you need to pay the tax peasants. Boo! What? The same thing as from the ending. Defeated, Sayuri unwraps her cookie and breaks off the piece for Natsuki. Then Yuri silently walks into the clubroom. Monica glances at her with pleading eyes. Yuri returns a quick nod of understanding. Well, everyone's here now, despite the club only having one more person than before. It somehow feels twice as lively. Okay, so I think today we should go over some potential club activities, see which ones we want to do first. We have 4 members now, so it would be great if we found some stuff to do as a group. Does that sound good to everyone? I agree. So I have some ideas of my own, but I want to hear your ideas too. Well, I've been having a lot of fun learning about everyone else's interests. Maybe we can give each person a day to share their favorite kind of literature with everyone else. But maybe something tells me that Monica glances at Yuri and Natsuki, who both appear very unwilling to even consider each other's interests. Maybe we can try to come up with something that everyone can enjoy equally. You know, like we all vote on the book to read, or something like that. I think we should all collectively try to expand our interests rather than just stick to the things we're familiar with. Why does it feel like I'm being targeted here? Natsuki, didn't you say that you would go along with whatever the club wanted you to do? Well, yeah, but that doesn't make it okay for you to ignore everyone else's preferences. I like Sayuri's suggestion. Yeah, me too. Yeah, but... Monica's voice trails off. Although she let Natsuki join the club, Monica finds it incredibly difficult to relent to her demands. If Natsuki doesn't respect the club, why should Monica have to yield to Natsuki's opinion on anything? Natsuki, are you sure that you don't have any other literature interests you could share with the club? I swear I don't mind if you keep your manga in here, but Natsuki cuts Monica off by suddenly standing up. Well, it's obvious that I'm not wanted here, so I'm just going to leave. But I really have to. But I really would have appreciated if you being more upfront about it. Okay, I think you're kind of jumping to conclusions here. But you're free to do whatever you want. Natsuki shoots Monica a quick glare before walking straight out of the room. I am so disappointed right now, everyone. Oh no. Sayuri runs after her, leaving just Monica and Yuri. For the second time today, Monica slumps down into the desk. Why am I such a jerk? She's a jerk. She's just making me feel this way. Monica looks up at Yuri, seeking information. Yuri looks away. She probably just went around looking for the smallest club she could find so that she doesn't have to participate. How does she expect me to give her respect when she has no respect for the club? Am I wrong, Yuri? I'm not good at these things. Me neither. I just have no idea what to do. I just don't want to hurt anyone, but I feel like it's not wrong to enforce the club vision. You know, like, people should join because they want to express their passion for literature, or at least develop it. So maybe she's not a good fit for the club after all. Monica sits in silence, afraid to accept her intensive conclusion. Yuri looks tense, but she doesn't seem to want to add anything. You can go back to reading. I know this doesn't concern you. It does. It does? How? Well, I just can't comfortably read in the atmosphere where the peace has been disturbed. Well, because by Natsuki, what the fuck? Oh, well, great. I'm just ruining the whole club then. That's not an accurate conclusion to make. I know. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of voicing my frustration and I guess guilt. It's like my frustration wants to blame her, but my guilt wants to blame me. Why is this the hardest to be irrational during the times you need it the most? I don't think you're being irrational. I think Natsuki is. She has no authority to walk in here and make demands of the club, your club. Something as ridiculous as manga has no place here. The fact that you're even starting it for her should make her completely indebted to you. Well, you're right, bud. I don't know, isn't it kind of harsh to say things like it's ridiculous and has no place here? Do you not feel the same way? You've been doing everything you can to avoid associating the club with. So I assumed you felt the same way about it. That's not true. Well, recalling her confrontations with Natsuki, the realization starts to set in. Maybe... I may be right. I mean, if it was anything besides manga, would I really be acting like this? Maybe I've just been convincing myself that has nothing to do with the manga. I'm really upset that I wouldn't let myself do that. Same here. With a sigh, Monica walks over to the closet. She finds herself staring at the colorful shelves. It's just, this really wasn't what I had in mind for the club about literature. There shouldn't be any wrong with that. Monica starts defending her position once again. It's a complicated issue that Monica has had failed to consider before now. Where is the line even drawn at what's considered literature? Lost in thought, she reaches into one of the larger box sets and pulls out the volume, inspecting it for no particular reason. The cover features 4 girls striking cute and exaggerated poses, all dressed in short skirts. Yeah, I mean, amused by the absurdity of the cover, Monica opens the book. What is going on? What is the pictures? Oh my god, I'm so sad right now. I don't even know why, everyone. I don't even know why. Okay, now we have Natsuki here. Finish the side story, Respect 1. Oh my god. Yeah, that's really good. Really cool. Really cool. Well, we do have... Okay, I bet we have the music here before we do another side story with that. Oh, Strawberry Peppermint. Oh my god, holy shit. God, this I'm still sad because of what Natsuki was been acting like. Monica and I are just disappointed right now. And we'll just stop the music for now and we just get to the part 2 of Respect, which is basically right here. This sucks. Why is Monica such a jerk? She should be grateful that I even joined her stupid club. It's not like she can find any members. Monica's usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone in the club being happy. Yeah, right. Well, she usually does. Maybe when she's not busy being so judgmental. So what if I'm not into manga? Did I even read the other ones before? I think I've already did. Yep, okay. Anyway, let's keep on going. Why can't just one person accept that? Instead of being so, condescending about it. Wait, maybe when she's not busy, it makes her judgmental. So what if I'm into manga? I accept it. I think it's cute. Oh, come on. That's, condescending, too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just want to support you. Natsuki sighs. I know, thanks. It just really sucks. Do you want me to talk to Monica? I don't know. It's not like it's gonna change her opinion of me. Oh my god, I never seen her expression like that on her face. Do you see that? It's a Natsuki right there. Like, even if you were, even if you were to convince her to back off, that wouldn't suddenly make me feel I'm actually welcome in the club. I should just find another club. Wait, you don't have to do that. We can figure this out, please. I mean, I'm the vice president, or at least I think I am. I don't know how. I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and to be happy, so I want to make that happen for you. I was wondering, what was the reason that you decided to join the literature club? Well, Natsuki hesitates. It's kind of dumb. Don't say that. There's no such thing as a dumb reason when everyone is welcome. I wasn't welcome. You were to me, so just don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Monica. I promise. Natsuki sighs. I'm just tired of everyone judging me all the time. I can't enjoy any of the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care about what else thinks, what anyone else thinks. But you know, the signs for the literature club said that you can be yourself or whatever. So I decided it was at least worth a shot. But that was a lie. Apparently, Natsuki dejectedly kicks the toe of her shoe against the wall. Oh, and I look ready too. Really? How come you didn't say that to Monica? Because she was being so judgmental that I didn't. Just wanted to tell her something she wanted to hear. She didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. And if she knew I was into writing, then she would just be like everyone else and try to push me away from the manga in favor of the more mature thing. The two of them remain silent for a while. Sayuri understands that it's out of the question for Natsuki to return to the clubroom for today at least. But Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club, just like anyone else. It's part of the club vision for her to be welcome. You deserve to express yourself as much as everyone else does. That's supposed to be what the club is for, so I'm going to do everything I can to fix this. I promise. It's lunchtime the next day. The cafeteria and hallways are bustling with students rushing to meet with their friends and make the most out of their limited break time. Where could she be? Among them is Monica, who always eats lunch in her classroom, but she has some additional business today. Fearing Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Monica decided to try to find her during lunch so that she could make amends. After searching for an extensive time, Monica finally spots her. Despite her short stature, Natsuki's bright hair helps her stand out of the crowd. Oh gosh. Suddenly feeling awkward, Monica is afraid to get closer. Natsuki is with some friends while Monica doesn't recognize, and they're all energetically chatting together. It would be really tactless to just interrupt them. Who the fuck is this? Who the hell is this? Who are you? Oh yeah, did you end up joining that literature club or what? Of course, I joined, wouldn't I? Oh my god, who's that? Oh my god, I've never seen those yet. Hi, I told you she would join. Come on. I kind of already know what the reveal of their faces will be like. Come on, you know, she only joined because you wouldn't stop giving her crap about the anime club. I told you I never even wanted to join that stupid club. Oh, sure. All just a phone? Well, you have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally grow past that trash. Wow, true. Well, congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki. We're proud of you. Shut up. Just let me do my thing. I'm just joking. You know we love you. Yeah, once the literature club makes you a famous writer, and we'll be the first ones to buy your book. Well, what? You're gonna buy her smutty fan fiction? Oh my god, what? I think she's scared, I think. Well, obviously, I want a signed copy. That was like years ago. You don't mind I've grown it out of it by now. I told you I was joking. Besides, it's a good reminder of how far you've come since then. Not to mention you couldn't have done it without us. That gives us a pass to joke about it. Yeah, sure. They grow up so fast. It brings a tear to my eye. Same here. Natsuki suddenly glances in Monika's direction, prompting Monika to quickly turn away and distance herself. Who the hell were those? So there was friend 1 and friend 2. What the heck? That was horrible. I should have said something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? Not that I deserve to say anything. I'm hardly better than them after the way I treated her. Oh, I'm so awful. I'm not doing anything, right? Okay, after school ends, Monika distractedly makes her way to the clubroom. She finds Yuri already inside, eyes on the book as usual. Monika picks a desk and slumps it into it, something she seems to be doing rather than often lately. Yuri, I don't think I can be a club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go, like, exactly my way. Yuri looks up from her book. It's like the literature club is a place where you can get to express yourself. Unless it's in a way that I don't like, so I'm so mad at myself. And I'm especially mad at that I didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for maturity. Maybe this is I've never heard of this soundtrack. Have I heard of this soundtrack? Maybe not. We'll see afterwards. Sorry, I really shouldn't be complaining out loud like this. There's just like a lot on my mind. No. I enjoy listening. Really? Why? Yuri shrugs. It just makes me feel nice. Oh, well, okay. I guess I'll just continue then. Yuri nods. Yeah, well, Natsuki has kind of a blunt attitude, you know? It made me feel like she wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join. I saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her. Telling her to grow up and stuff like that the literature club would help her grow out of her manga. It just made me so mad. Like, just let her enjoy it. It makes her happy. Why are you trying to take that away from her? And when I had that thought, it was when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing, just in a roundabout way. I should have made her feel good about being passionate about something, but I just dismissed it. No, I was actually trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. I even did that with you, Yuri, when you first joined the club. You did? Yeah, I remember. Fantasy isn't really my thing, so I was kind of trying to dismiss it. But then Sayori jumped in and took over the conversation. I should have reflected on that, but I didn't because I just let Sayori handle it instead. And now I'm repeating the same mistake, except I really hurt someone this time. Monika shakes her head. I'm so tired of being afraid of things I'm not comfortable with. It's so stupid, like I can just picture how much joy it would bring Natsuki if I let her share with her passion a little. I'm so angry that her friends were treating her like that. I'm going to get them back for it. Get them back, yeah. I'll get them back by making sure that this is the literature club that Natsuki wants. Not the one they want. Suddenly, Sari bursts through the door, making Monica and Yuri jump. With a rare, stern face, she marches over to Monica's desk and sits down next to her. I'm having an intervention. I can do that just because I'm a vice president. Is this about Natsuki? Yes. Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm super sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it. Really? I was so dismissive of her passion that she felt threatened and probably just unwelcome. Literally the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. I really need to make it up to her. Oh, yay, I did it! Thanks for the intervention, Sari. I'm glad we're on the same page. Friendship wins again. So how do you want to make it up to her? I have a plan. Sari, do you know if Natsuki is coming to the club meeting today? I don't think she is. I see. Monica was afraid of that, not because of her plan, but because she's facing the consequences of the damage that she's inadvertently caused. But the one way to do that, to do the right thing, is to face it head on. It's so easy to just duck away from conflict and wait for it to blow over, but that's not enough. To truly respect someone's feelings after you've hurt them is to face them and admit your wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings. Okay, do you think you can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow? I can do that. Okay, awesome. Yuri, you don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener. Fidgeting with her hair, Yuri turns away to hide a smile. Well, I guess for today, it's going to be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm going to step out for a bit. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm just going to read with Yuri. Hey, is this one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out here? Sari picks up a manga that was resting on an adjacent desk. Oh, that? Natsuki probably just left it out by accident. But I thought she hasn't been coming to the club. Actually, Monica's been, okay, Yuri, I'm sure it was just someone else who was using this classroom. Then okay. Monica smiles at them both, and then with a wave, she exits the room. I really shouldn't have left that out. If Sari catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki, and that would get really awkward. Now I wonder if there's a keyboard I could borrow it from the music room. The time for the next club meeting has already arrived. Monica and Yuri are the first to arrive. I'm so worried, same here. Do you think Sari is going to be able to bring Natsuki? Yes. How do you know? Well, she's Sayori. You know you're right. Time slowly passes. Monica sits, then stands up to pace around, then sits again. Yuri's eyes don't move from her book. Then the door finally opens. Sari marches inside. Behind her, Natsuki shuffles inside, nervously looking around the room. We're here. Welcome back. Monica, the club president, stands up and greets them with a smile. Sari picks a desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monica is struck with a nostalgic feeling. She was standing at the front of the club room just like this, struggling to picture just who many eventually be sitting before her. But imagination was never, though, enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be. With each of her own struggles, her own reasons for seeking the vision that Monica had, admittedly, so vaguely advertised, seeking trust, understanding, respect. What new lessons will the future hold for the literature club? Realizing she's getting ahead of herself, Monica takes a deep breath and returns to the present. Some new soundtrack I'm hearing. Maybe we'll check afterwards. Okay, everyone. The literature club is starting. We have an activity planned for today. Monica turns around to face the chalkboard. On it, she writes manga in big letters. Today, we're going to learn from an expert about the unique form of literature, manga. Oh, come on. Isn't this kind of forced? I know you don't actually want to do this. So just... Monica shakes her head. Natsuki, this is the hardest part. After making it this far, it would be so easy to just smile and move on. I see her eyebrows like that. Still a little mad. But that's not enough. Not this time. I'm sorry. It wasn't wrong of me not to take you seriously when you're kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it and I realized how biased I was against manga. It caused me to disrespect you, and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us. So I can make it up to you. Well, thanks, but I know you're only doing this because Sari told you to. Wait, that's not true. Monica planned all this by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her. I was witness to that as well. This is a literature club. The literature club is a place where everyone gets to be themselves. We all have our own interests and our differences. It's my vision to let us freely express that. And it's my goal to respect everyone for them. So I just want to learn about the things that make you happy. So I think that you deserve to share that joy as much as everyone else does. Is that okay? Natsuki looks away and hesitates. But it's really dumb. The stuff I'm into. Monica smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking her straight in the eye. If you like it, then it's not dumb. Oh, except for me. Sari, you're not dumb either. What the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admitted that it's a literature after all. Natsuki stands up. Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro. But I didn't want you to like me just for that. Wow, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki. Yeah, whatever. Today's not about that anyway, right? It's about manga, so I hope you're ready. A week has passed since Natsuki returned to the literature club. The club activities have been in full swing. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. As another meeting draws to a close, Monica approaches Natsuki on the way out. Natsuki, are you in a hurry home or anything? Me? Not particularly. Why? Oh, there was just something that I wanted to show you. If you had a few minutes. Sure, what is it? It's not in here. Can you follow me to the music room? The music room? Why? Well, you'll see. Oh my god, this is a music room, alright? Look at that. You know, I was thinking back when the club was just me and Sari. We would talk about how we envisioned the club to turn out. We cared about it being a place where people could express themselves. And she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to make the club that I needed myself more than anyone. But I think it wasn't until you joined that I fully understood that. Because you really taught me a lot about myself. Like things that I was probably always too stubborn to admit. Oh, come on. You can't meet that. I didn't even do anything. I just brought a bunch of manga, and then I got fuzzy when I didn't have my way. It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it. No, I honestly need it. If you didn't express that you were hurt, I would never have realized that I did something wrong. Besides, your feelings are valid. They deserve to be heard and respected. It's just really hard to feel that way sometimes. I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place. But when you're just criticized by anyone around you for being a certain way, it can get really hard to just brush it off. And it makes me start to feel like I'm the problem. And I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. And I'm being too entitled if I just want people to like me without me having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself. I don't think I am. I just wish that sometimes people would try to appreciate me for who I actually am. As Monica listens, she recalls vividly how Natsuki's friends were treating her, and how naturally they did so. How long has she been fighting against that, refusing to change for others? I could only wish I was as strong as you are, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm like always trying to come off as perfect for the other people. Anytime there's a hint of contention, I just crumble. But it thanks to you that I really started thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it. But, well, like I said, I didn't even do anything. You were just being yourself. That's all you needed to do. Oh, I see the piano. That's why you were playing it. I see that. It's on the left. Also, there's something else. Monica takes a breath. The thing is, I might have read a bit of your manga. What? You? What the heck? Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry. I think I just felt like kind of embarrassed to admit it after I gave you such a hard time about it. I can't believe you. Of all people were reading manga behind my back. That's so funny. Yeah, well, I just flipped through one of them out of curiosity, but I ended up reading a whole bunch of it. But I mean, one of the characters was in the literature club. What are the chances, right? Well, were you reading Perfect Girls? Well, you have good tastes. Just one volume. And I kind of just picked it up randomly. Well, you have good intuition, then. You have to tell me all your favorite parts. Well, I think it was some kind of weird fate. Because the character isn't just a literature club. She also plays piano. It's just weird because I've always wanted to learn piano. Like, it's right behind you. She was like the perfect person that I always wish I was. If I just did what I wanted instead of always second guessing myself. Monica walks over to the piano and sits down. Oh my. Look at this picture. I saw this from the trailer and it looks so badass. I always felt like I should only share the absolute best parts of myself. The parts that will impress people or make them like me more. But after you join the club, I really realized how self-destructive that mentality is. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experiences allows us to share emotions. And I just felt like I wanted to show you this. What? No, I checked the history. Oh, fuck. Okay, show this because sharing experiences allows us to share emotions. And I just felt like I wanted to show you this. Because of it, it wasn't for you, I never would have started playing. I think the credit for that one goes to Perfect Girls, not me. No! Well, maybe it's true that Perfect Girls put the thought into my head, but it was still you who inspired me to keep practicing every day. Every day? Because, you know, you just make me feel like if I wanted to do something, I should just do it. I mean, I still haven't been practicing for very long, and I'm really not any good at it yet, like, at all. But I wrote a song for a club, and I worked really, really hard on it. It doesn't have any words or anything, but, well, yeah. Is this the music play? Oh my god, look at this! This is a cutscene, alright? Oh my god. Here's Natsuki. Oh my god. Oh my god, the flashbacks. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my god. What is this? It just makes me cry. This is just... Wow, makes me cry. Wow, four girls. Oh. My God. My God. Oh my God, this is amazing. My God. That's all. Oh my God. This is the one I was been looking forward to. This is how the origins goes for side stories and how their emotions comes to like this, and I'm crying. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It just makes me cry. I'm so sorry, guys. It just makes me cry. Oh, I'm so sorry. If you're all watching this, I know it makes you sad too, about the awful things that Natsuki has done to actually destroy everything. And Monaco and I were being such a fucking jerks. Oh my God. That's all. This just makes me cry. Oh my God. That was so good, I agree, but I'm still crying. Was it? Yeah, are you kidding? You're like already a pro. Not even close. Does the song have a name? You said it was about the club, so yeah. It's called My Song, Your Note. Because everyone brings something so unique to the club. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. But I was like such a selfish perfectionist. F in the chat. Just F in the chat. If you are all crying too, I suggest you F in the chat. F in the comment section. It shouldn't be about me. It should be about everyone. And it's all for you who helped shape the club into what it is. I would never change that. Well, I think that's really thoughtful and kind of flattering. I kind of feel like I don't deserve this much validation. I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club. Makes me feel I should probably apologize too. I think I was just really fed up with a lot of things, and I got frustrated after not getting my way in the club. So yeah, I really didn't mean it to take it out on you. I was being really immature. If you get my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you're doing something right. It's fine. I'm past it too. I think we're already even. But it's even as sweet that you were thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing. Well, I wonder who I got it from. Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, we're even Steven as long as you let me even keep my manga in the clubroom. You did admit that it's a form of literature. You totally can't take that back now. You got me. The closet's all yours. I'll tell you what. I'll bring in a little something for the club tomorrow. I want to do something nice in return. What kind of little something? Oh, you'll see. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. The next club meeting ends up being a particularly tasty one. Man, we got the mail here. What the hell is going on? Hold on a second. Before we do anything, I'm cleaning my glasses because I was so crying right now. And I'm very, very sorry, guys. Just breaks my tears because of the memories that she has spent playing piano forever. That's all she has to it. Having the run control simulation for a while, it's evident that a certain character is missing from any mention or appearance. This makes me speculate that Monika's meddling is less clumsy than we think, because we should have had to manufacture this character herself as a way of forcing interaction between her and the user. Could that be why the character has such a limited and dishonest personality traits? Or am I reading too much into this? I'll open an issue to start tracking info and observations on the anomaly of this character appearing. From Lib Musi. Wow. What do we got? Oh my god! New stuff. Finish the side story Respect 2. Very cool. And we got the next one here. Wow. She's reading. Oh my god. Back here. Oh my god, what is this? Wow. Man, the scene from the side story Respect? Oh my, wait, who's this? Who the hell is this? Provided in an email communication. The faceless protagonist might have looked like it if it was a real character. What is this? What is this thing? Oh my god. The school's music room, most notably featuring a grand piano. Oh my god. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Because I have this background here. So it looks still sexy. Oh my god. Let's check the music here. You already done this, but... My song you know, piano. This is just... Yeah, it's so heartbroken to how Natsuki was actually destroying everything and couldn't be treated like a good girl again. But still, her attitude and the sarcasm is just her way. She wanted to be herself. Still, it's relaxing. I wish there was a full song of it. Man, I'm really... Okay, guys, this is actually... Wow. Thank you all so much for watching, my bros. That's another episode of Doki Literature Club Plus Side Stories with Natsuki called Respect. If you really like this one as well, make sure you drop the like button, stay 20% cooler, be ready for the real action for balance next time. We'll see you then very, very soon. Goodbye, everyone.